Hey, it's Joyce here, and you are watching another episode of the Find Your Force show with mindset tips and other fun stuff for the multi-passionate woman entrepreneur creating a life and a business with freedom and independence. Recently, I was asked to talk on leadership styles and what leadership style I would prefer. I thought this was a bit of a strange question for me because for most of my life I worked solo. I always used to choose to walk the path of the lone wolf. Believe it or not, my core character is very introvert. Thinking about leadership and seeing myself as a leader has always felt very alien to me. But I do like a challenge, as you know, so I started thinking about it. And I invite you now to think with me. When in a position of leadership, do you elevate your ego? Here are a few things that I found out. The definition of a leader is a person who leads or commands a group, an organization, a country. An effective leader is someone who inspires a vision for the future, who motivates, inspires other people to engage in this vision, is motivational, transformational, changes the future. We all have an ego. It is our reactive, attached mind. Some call it a lizard brain, some call it a monkey mind. The Latin word ego, a noun, simply means I. It was usually used in sentences to emphasize the person, the self, to describe the level of self-esteem, self-worth, self-importance. Ego also deals with personal identity. Someone with a big ego, for instance, could be called on as having an inflated form of self-importance. You can say boost your ego to use as an encouragement for more confidence. Confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, mind, mindset, it is all connected. Now, my earthquake experience must have shaken something within me. Something to do with my self-image, something that started my vision for more independence for people and especially for women. It spurred me on to find ways to change myself, to change the way I worked with people, from just inspirational to be more motivational, and even giving me a desire to really be transformational, to make a difference, to make a change. So reading up on leadership styles, there are about 9 common leadership styles, going from easygoing and democratic to very controlling and autocratic. Without going into deep studies of each of those types, you can Google them just like I did. Reading up on those options, I have a personal preference of a more easygoing, a more quiet, persuasive, more inspiring others to find out for themselves kind of way. More like a guide rather than a boss. I realized that my work with others has always been more of a mediation, and I quite like that. So, to become more motivational and transformational, I realized I needed to improve myself while staying true to my character. Now, would that then be growing your ego, perhaps? I think it does. I think when we adapt ourselves to circumstances or situations and keep trying to improve on ourselves, on our ways, our self becomes bigger and stronger. So our ego grows, elevates. But I also believe that you can elevate and grow your ego without inflating it out of proportion. The next question I was asked is, how would my style of leadership impact a group? So I think that I would feed ideas and experiences and explore possibilities so that the the group, the individuals will be inspired and encouraged to be adventurous and to try and be brave and daring, so that they then encourage each other and together as a team move mountains. I would prefer to be the gentle push that starts a movement in the right direction, much like a river flows, many small drops of water becoming a bigger force. To boost my confidence, I often call upon my alter ego, Pippi Longstocking, for bravery, or I wear a shirt like this and try to channel some superpowers. Because deep within, still, there is my shy self. What are your thoughts? When you want to grow into a stronger leader, is it important or even necessary to elevate your ego? I would love to hear. Leave a comment in the section below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.